printing has been associated in many minds with two-dimensional products with techniques of decoration, whether on paper, textile, or even printing of photographs. But the term printing is also associated with creating physical objects.
3D printing, or really the actual technical name, is additive manufacturing. It's a new way of manufacturing that builds objects layer by layer. That is using smart machines as well as custom materials to automatically produce materials or objects in a much faster, more efficient, and more complex designs.
3D printing technology economists are betting on changing the shape of future factories and the future of producing everything anywhere. Have you ever imagined that a time will come when cities will be built at the touch of a button?
So the applications of 3D printing are diverse. 3D printing is applicable to industry, is applicable to healthcare, architecture, and design. It's applicable to consumer goods and fashion. 3D printing is a fundamental element in the fourth industrial revolution, which is a smart way of manufacturing. It supports Internet of Things, automation, cloud computing, and so on.
3D printing is the next economic revolution in the field of manufacturing, as it's a pioneer in the rapid production of prototypes as well as the final parts of the products. It is the expected development in many areas of production and manufacturing with the time, efforts, and professionalism surpassed by conventional methods.
Very well. So 3D printing, you can use it from the concept of prototype design to help you iterate your design in an efficient way until you get to a point where you're ready to produce a functional part or a functional object. And you can also use 3D printing to produce functional objects, whether it's in plastic or in metal. So 3D printing, I'll give you an example, for example, in industry where it comes in very handy. For example, you can have a layout of a whole factory 3D printed. And this can be used for training, for safety procedures, for planning for maintenance and shutdowns in case you want to replace some certain parts. 3D printing in industry can be useful for, we said, for prototyping, for producing new parts. Very nicely here also in our refinery system, 3D printing can be useful in replacing obsolete parts. So an obsolete part is a part that is no longer produced perhaps for reasons that the original manufacturer no longer exists. But these parts are essential to continue to operate in the refinery. They're probably 50, 60 years old in the whole Gulf area. That's where 3D printing can come in very handy, because we can scan those old parts and reproduce them by metal 3D printing, and perhaps even along the way improve the design in a more efficient way. We cannot afford to have a refinery shut down. It means a lot of money. So the incremental cost in producing these parts by 3D printing is minimal compared to the cost of shutting down a refinery.
It includes the complex composition of different materials and different mechanical and physical specifications that are installed together. 3D printing offers a huge range of production applications and is used in many industries such as jewelry, footwear, industrial design, architecture, engineering, construction, automotive, aircraft, dental, and medical.
I'm a recent graduate in mechanical engineering. I started here a month ago, and I'm a mechanical engineer here. And I design valves and anything in SolidWorks. We recently started printing what I designed, and it consists of many parts. here are two parts that are inside, and it has a splinter from the middle, and it has a wheel. So basically it's just a water valve, and this represents like a prototype of it. Almost a month, because I need like accurate dimensions so that it fits all together.
Economists predict a future technological breakthrough in the field of three-dimensional printing, underscored by the increasing demand of engineers, designers, technicians, and researchers to learn the synthesized manufacturing in school around the world. Statistics indicate a growing demand for attracting expertise in the field, which will provide many career opportunities for various sectors of development, manufacturing, and productivity.